What is going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I am back. I am back. Let me start by letting y'all know I had some things to adjust due to YouTube's policies, baby. Yeah. So allegedly, my intro music was, copyrighted. It wasn't a strike, but I wasn't able to. I kept getting a ding or whatever the hell that YouTube does, but so I had to adjust that. Um, of course, I wanted to come on earlier, guys. I wanted to come on earlier. After I took care of that today, I had to cook my dinner because I didn't want to cook it tomorrow because you never know how you're gonna feel from day to day. You're not even promised the next day, okay? So I cooked me my dinner, honey, today, which did take a lot of my time. I cooked some some pork boneless ribs, smothered in gravy, mashed potatoes. I don't know if anybody know about purple hull peas, but they look like black eyed peas. I'm in Texas, so therefore they're called peas. And some cabbage. Oh yeah, I threw down. And some cornbread. Baby, yeah, I haven't eaten it yet because if I eat it, if I'd have ate it, I wouldn't be doing my live because I get that itis. If anybody know, you know. I get the itis. After I eat, that's a wrap. I can't do nothing else. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm sorry, especially if it's a good big meal. Oh yeah, I threw down today. So with that being said, that's the reason why I am, of course, doing my live late once again. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I understand. You know, there won't be many per as usual because I do know my audience is again mostly from the West Coast and they are ahead of us. So therefore, I know they doing their little thing, relaxing, sleep or whatever the case may be, just doing whatever. And even though it's a city that doesn't sleep, still. They probably ain't in the mood to be dealing with no YouTube this time of night. They probably doing other things. But whatever the case may be, I know they'll catch me on the replay. And when y'all do, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like. The ones that's here now, please hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into Chrisean Rock and Junior. I know you guys have been, hearing the news about Chrisean. She broke down today. Um, she had a mental breakdown. I believe that her past caught up with her, or either things has just been spinning in that brain of hers that she was trying to ignore. The people that she's been working with, as far as trying to keep her focused on the boxing, because boxing does have a lot to do with your mental. You got to keep your mental intact. You know what I'm saying, along with your training physically. And I know it's been a very heavy challenge for her, I'm sure, simply because it's always been hard for her not to focus on what's going on with Blue. Okay. Now, although it does appear that she has gotten over him and she's been paying him dust, but at the same time, you know, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion now, I'm pretty sure she's very aware of what's been going on with him and all the women that he's been dealing with. And I'm pretty sure also that he has been doing it to this capacity to sting her, in a certain way. But I also believe that, in my opinion, that Blueface is doing a lot of that for other reasons, and that'll be something that I will go over on a different video because I believe that Blueface is doing all this with women. Yeah, for reasons that has been exposed in the past. That from what I can see, you know, because I'm very observant, is most likely a possibility of being true. So, like I said, that's a different video on a different day. I will get to that. Right now, it's about Krishan and, of course, my baby boy, him little adorable self, Junior. Okay, so let's get it started. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. I want to start first and foremost about the fight that's coming up next. I believe next weekend, right? And of course, it's been speculated that the fight is most likely, you know, rigged, which I said that from the gate. Hi, I am Dayla. Hi. Nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, from the beginning, when it was first exposed that this was going to take place, my first thought was, that most likely this fight was rigged just by seeing the opponent and watching Chrisean sparring with whoever she with who she was sparring with, whether it's her coach or whoever else. But then I saw, oh my goodness, Zenith. Child, because Zenith is in social media like Krishan. Krishan is all about on the internet, because that's what she does. That's what she's been doing long before this came about. Zenith has been more so low key, right? Child, when I saw Zenith sparring with this one other boxer chick, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate you. You're the first one to give me a super chat. Oh my God, I didn't even know I could get super chats yet. Oh my God, thank you so much. I am Dayla. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, and Zenith has been very low key. We don't see much. We haven't seen much of Zenith, what she's been doing, and how she's been training. Right? I mean, maybe she has posted it, but I hadn't looked over there. The last time I looked over there, she was showing how good she eats, and what she eats that's healthy. Right? But the thing about it is, and see, I'm all about facts. I don't want to embellish anything. I don't want to pretend that things are just what I feel or what I might think. I look at things at what it is. Looking at Krishan's legs, I mean, first of all, this girl legs is thick as hell, and she mentioned that in her breakdown about trying to be a certain weight. She has to be what 166 pounds to weigh in, right? And I don't think she even understands, bless her heart. It's a possibility that she may not even understand that it might not be, any type of fat. It could be muscle. It could be the fact that you big boned. I mean, it appears to me the girl is big boned. You know, that's what it appears to me. But hey, if you big boned, then I don't know. Might need to stop working out, building more, muscle mass. I don't know, but that's just my take on it. As far as fat, I don't think fat is an issue. Now, on the other hand, she could have been sneaking some French fries with, in her own time while, coaches and them don't know because she did say she hungry. She wants to eat. But let's get into it, and I'll put some more commentary to it. Let's go ahead and get into it because I'll rant and rave all dang day, and y'all know y'all like ready to see the video. So hold on, let me show the video, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. One moment. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. So this is the promotion of Zenith. And this is the young lady that she was sparring with. Her name is, looks like her name is Cash Kai or something. I don't know. I may be saying it wrong. And over here it says Xena sparring partner Cash Kai liked the comment saying, "Now you are the one that should be fighting Rock, but they had to rig it." So basically, Cash Kai was liking the people's comment because they were saying that the chat or comment people were saying that they feel like Cash Kai should be the one fighting Krishan instead of Zenith, and so Cash Kai liked it. They said, because they feel as though the fight is rigged. Says so they got the wrestler who can't box. Remember, she's rocking with ex Rumble too, same as Crystal Rock. Now, this Cash Kai, she's with Rumble too, ex Rumble too. So I mean, who's to say who's real and who's not? But looking at how the sparring goes, you will see that yeah, Zenith, I'm sorry, baby. I don't know. I hope you're faking. I hope you're faking to just try to trick the public, you know, trick us over here out here. I hope it's a stunt to try to make us think that you really, don't know how to fight. That's what I'm hoping. But if you're not faking it out to try to throw us off, baby, mm-mm. But yeah, let's get into Chrisean's interview first.
And as far as the skill league,
this will be her first boxing match as well.
but you just started training, right? She been training for like a few years, right?
No.
No.
She's a slap boxer and wrestler.
I think it's WWE though.
Yeah.
Scripted.
Yes.
To me, she's been training forever. I promise
Yeah.
you. She's 100% better. I promise.
Now, I showed this video in my prior video, and I know for a fact that I did not see what's his name? Isn't this Coach Calvin or Coach whoever? I didn't see him, so I thought he wasn't even in the picture no more. I thought he was gone because word on the street that they wasn't dealing with each other anymore. So is this that same coach? It looks like him. So I'm trying to figure out how did he appear all of a sudden. But I guess people was trying to figure out what happened to him, so he didn't showed up in this video. But I did show this video already, and as like they said, Zenith is known as a slap boxer and a wrestler, and she's trying to say script. I don't know, but yeah, you know exactly what's going on. I'll play it for the ones that may not have seen it, but I'm pretty sure you guys have. But just in case, I'll play it anyway because most likely I believe y'all may have seen this, of course, already. Okay? But I'll play it anyway.
See her skills on TV when she was doing what she did.
She's throwing shots at Chrisean yesterday. So
I saw it. Yep. She's a little bit ahead of you. And as far as the skill league,
this will be her first boxing match as well.
but you just started training, right? She been training for like a few years, right?
No.
No.
She's a slap boxer and wrestler.
I think it's WWE though.
Yeah.
This won't be our only fight. We have more than
So it's a lot of people reaching out. Like, should I name drop or no?
Nah, we ain't doing that.
It's for a couple of hours though. It's discernment. Like, okay, oh yeah, I got like a $500,000 or $1 million. Okay, who did you pay? You know what I'm saying? We the officials, or we on your turf, we on my turf. Like, I want what's best for me.
Amen.
I don't care for the money.
That's right.
Like, cause you can sign.
She says she don't care for the money. When in the history of following Chrisean has she ever not cared about money? You see, that's that bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's that bullshit.
Yourself up to hurt yourself. Like the person already have it scripted out, and you think you just going unless you go in there tripping, and then but I don't feel like having to do all that. I don't want to be in survival mode. I want to be somewhere I'm safe.
That's right.
This won't be our only fight. We have more than
So it's a lot of.
Now this is Zenith. She's sparring with Cash Kai. Okay, this is her sparring. So you can see what she has learned during her boxing training, and check out how sloppy she is. This is what everybody's talking about. Everybody feels like, okay, yeah, Chrisean is definitely going to win because looking at her boxing technique, it is totally off. I mean, she looked like she's fighting somebody on baddies or something. I mean, I don't know what she's been doing over time, but then again, I'm an open-minded Gemini now. I'll think about it all around and on both sides. Like I said in the past, inside the box, outside the box, and possibilities all around the block of all around the damn box, just to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. And with that being said, I'm hoping that Zena's sparring session here that's been filmed because we haven't really seen much in the past. I know I haven't. This is the first time. I know Corey gets everything. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. Thank you, Corey Lombardi. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, of course. But yeah, I hope this girl is like faking it, to try to throw everybody off, and maybe even throw Chrisean off to make us think and make Chrisean think that she's gonna be an easy win. Hopefully, when it's the real fight, maybe she'll show something different. Now that's just a possibility, okay? And that's me giving her the benefit of the doubt. But if this is a real deal with her, then yeah, Chrisean's gonna demolish her. I'm sorry, unfortunately.
You keep turning your head. Stop.
As you can see, that's Zena. Done got backed all up against the rope. Shit, damn it, looking like Blueface when he had his fight with old boy, right? I mean, I'm just saying, that's what she looking like. So if this is how she, is going to fight come just a week from now, next weekend, yeah, baby girl, we already see how this gonna go. Not good at all in her favor.
Stop.
Look, she's sloppy. She don't even have no form. It's sad to even look at. I mean, I don't even want to look at it anymore. Let's move on.
Yeah, she'll be.
Hold on, y'all.
Move the revelation.
I don't want to go too far because I don't. Okay, so yeah, that was that for. Yeah, that was that on that. But yeah. Hey, Miss Know-It-All, where you been, girl? Hey, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. Lies. She definitely cares about the money. She has a disabled child. She should care. Yeah. Exactly. And Miss Know-It-All, you said that Zenith sparring session looked a mess. It does. It looks a hot ass mess. That's why I say, I'm hoping that was like a little, go ahead and film me sparring, and I'll just do it like this to make everybody think that I'm gonna be an easy win, because it doesn't make sense for you to have had all this time to train, just like Chrisean has, and you looking like you ain't even started training. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of off. And so if it's not to throw anybody off or throw us off, then, and you really fighting like that, then that just confirms right there that it's set up. Either way it goes, it just confirms that it's a rigged fight. Point blank, period. It's nowhere around that. Either way it goes. So, yeah, that is, I don't know what this is about, but that's sad right there. And disappointed, because I thought Zena was really going to, take it seriously and really get trained right, and have all her boxing form together and all that. It's really disappointing, if you ask me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Move on. I'm gonna run this real quick, and then and guys, I'm trying my best to make this a short video. I don't want it to be that long, because I didn't pull up a lot tonight because it's getting late. But let me go ahead and share this with y'all. Hold on. And something else, you guys have seen Junior as he gets older. I wanted to show the video of Junior with during the the music therapy. I did show it in my last video, so I didn't show it on this one, but it's been said and noticed by people out there that have let it be known that they noticed, put it like that the older Junior gets, the more he looks like his father, right? So just want to show this real quick to y'all. Check it out. I'm not gonna play the music. Y'all see that? Look at that. Right here. Right here. Look at this. From all ages. All ages. He has Ronnie ears, his eyes, his eyebrows, his facial expressions. Man, when you talk about you cannot deny that this is Ronnie's baby. Come on, man. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to turn the music. Let me see. Okay. I don't want to play the music because yes, YouTube does be tripping, you guys, for real. Content creators ain't lie. The OGs that's been on here, they ain't never lie when they say YouTube be tripping. Okay, so I'm gonna show. I'll keep it going. But look at this picture right here. Just this here alone. Look at it. You can't deny it. Like, come on, look at this. Same smile. Same smile. Chin. He definitely got his daddy's ears. He definitely has his daddy ears. Look at this. Look at this, will you? For Chrisean to say that this baby belonged to Blueface, she really ought to be ashamed of herself. She really ought to be ashamed of herself. Look at this. What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. What y'all think? That baby looks like none other than like who his real daddy is, point blank, period. I don't care what nobody say. Point blank, period. Do you hear me? All right, so let's go to the next thing. Now I found this to be very interesting. And this is kind of like going down memory lane of Chrisean and Junior. And I kind of liked it. So let's see, y'all let me know what y'all think. It's a little lengthy, but check this out, y'all. Check this out. This is Chrisean and Junior in a restaurant. I believe this was his, if not 2-year-old birthday, it might have been close to his 2-year-old birthday. Somewhere around that time frame, okay? I know y'all remember this. Junior hair looked fresh and curly right there. I know y'all remember this. When she tried to pretend he could stand or walk, but didn't show it. This is Junior drinking out a sippy cup. It's funny we ain't seen Junior try to drink out a sippy cup since this time. That's what be confusing me. Why is it that he was able to do things when he was younger, but you can't see that he can still do it older? That's the part that's been confusing me about, when it comes to Junior. How is it he was drinking out of a sippy cup, although you can see the juice all over his little paper towel that she has tucked over his jammies, or some kind of juice. And then too, another thing that confuses me, it's been said that Junior can't drink liquids or he'll choke. I haven't seen Junior choke drinking shit yet. So I'm kind of wondering if that analysis is even true. You know, um, because I see things, I hear things, but then I get to thinking about it, and I'll run shit through my mind, you know, trying to break it down and make it make sense, and be like, okay, well, wait a minute now, that's just how my mind works. I'm sorry, but yeah, I haven't seen him choke on nothing yet on a live. Whether it's juice, but you could tell the juice is pink on that paper towel that's tucked in his jammies, like I said. And then also drinking his bottle. I haven't seen him choke on whatever's in that bottle yet either. So maybe Junior can swallow food. Can he swallow food? Now that's the mystery. That's the mystery because that's the one thing we haven't seen him, be fed on alive to see if he can. It's a possibility that Junior can eat. Maybe she don't show that he can eat on the internet because she rather keep the narrative that he can't do things to keep people tuned in. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that now? Hmm. Yeah. You might want to, think about people's motives. Think about their history. Think about their past behaviors. Think about their past motives. Think about, all of those things and put it together. And because you never know what the reason is behind why, things are not shown. Because another thing about it is if Junior couldn't eat no food by now, I would think Junior eyes would be like very, 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 very dark, sunken in. Now I've heard he doesn't weigh much. I don't know how much he weighs. You know, I don't know. I know he is skinny, true enough, but he's not. Unless she shows him with his shirt off, he hasn't. I haven't seen him looking skeletal like he's been starving either. So that's why I say it's a great possibility that Junior might can eat, and she's just not showing it because she wants to keep the narrative out there for people to keep talking about Junior for clicks and views. Because mind you, like it's been said, he makes her money too on the internet. So but I don't know. I mean, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. It's just a theory of just things that cross my mind sometimes. So I just want to throw it out there and see what y'all might think about that. It's a great possibility, but I don't know. I do not know. Junior sleep with I don't know who this is.
Chrisean was doing it with me after.
Blueface with Krishan's name on his tattooed on his face, which we already know that's been covered because he has a big ass black mark on that side of the face where you can't see it anymore. I don't know what the tattoo is that he covered it with, but I do know he blacked that out with something. I don't know whose baby that is. Junior got icing on his mouth. But did he eat any of the cake or the ice cream or the icing on the cake? I don't know. This is cute. And one thing about it, Junior can't help but love his mama because that's his mama. He don't know no better. All he knows that's his mama. He don't know nothing about, how his mama is or none of that. All he knows is that that's his mama. You know, even if she has been possibly, doing whatever type of alleged abuse that's been, that people have said, all he knows is that's his mama though. And it's sad for Junior, but I mean, it's just the truth. He doesn't know. All he knows is that's his mama. So that's why the only person who's going to have to pay for whatever she's been doing and what she hasn't been doing rightfully for Junior, she has to pay for. He's an innocent baby.
Thank you doing that.
He know how to grab on her face real good, though. I tell you that. So cute, so adorable, so cute and adorable. Oh, look at this. Now around this time, this is when Junior had the hernia. So look, I'm surprised he able to sleep the way she holding him. She stayed holding him in between his legs when he had the hernia. Bless his heart. I don't even understand how he was able to sleep. I'm surprised he wasn't hollering. This is cute. Cute, cute, cute. Again, right up in here. See? Right always this right when he was itty bitty and the hernia was fresh, she stayed holding him in this area. And this is what I had said. This is what I've said in the past. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe it wasn't hurting, or maybe the pain just hadn't registered to his brain yet. The neural, issues. Maybe it hadn't, connected yet. But, yeah. And you can see right here, he has a scratch on his nose. Now he may have scratched himself. Maybe his fingernails was too long, because babies do scratch themselves when they're that little. So that's probably what that's about. Him show little. I mean, little fresh little right there. And he's just so adorable. He has always been so adorable. Look at him. Him so cute. Him so
Motherhood.
cute. Uh-oh.
I keep holding on me
Let's
tight.
go back to that real quick.
Motherhood treating you right now.
Oh, great. I'm excited.
Motherhood treating you right now. I keep holding on me tight. You're so cute, yo.
Now this is Blueface mom, Carlissa, holding Junior. I've never even seen this picture. And she's feeding him a bottle. So that's what I'm talking about. If Junior wasn't able to drink out of drink anything out of a bottle without choking, then how the hell has he been able to drink it? Maybe I'm missing something, y'all. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Big ass pacifier. Yeah.
Gotta stay
He itty bitty got a big ass bottle in his mouth right here, and actually that bottle is too damn big for him to be an infant right here. But that's what I'm talking about. Wow, I don't know.
I guess who's getting big? My baby. I guess who's getting big? My baby.
Here she got the bottle propped by the chains on her neck for him to drink. Now that's the right size bottle for a newbie. Then the question is, was he really drinking it? Was he just having it in his mouth and not drinking it too? That's another thing.
Every time I feed him, I be like, I can't believe I'm your mom.
What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all believe that Chrisean really, really loves her son, or well, I'm not gonna say does she really love her son, but do y'all think that Chrisean loves her son enough to, I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. Do y'all think she loves her son more than she shows through her actions? Because sometimes, a mother can love their son or their child, period, but just don't know how to show it correctly because they just don't know shit. And I'm not trying to take up for Chrisean. I'm just trying to be optimistic. But from her actions, do I believe she, loves her son the way she should love her son as a mother? Hell no. In my personal opinion, no, I do not. But I just wanted to show that. But I want to also, let's see, let's get to the part uh where, let me see, hold on, let me bring up her little breakdown, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring up the breakdown because I want to talk about this breakdown. Hold on, y'all. One moment, okay? Hold on. All right, guys, here we go. I got the breakdown. I want to talk about the breakdown. Let's look at the breakdown, and I want to talk about the breakdown. So hold on, y'all.
And ministries, family, everything was a second chance from God. And he said nothing can make him unfaithful. Like, so I got like mixed emotions of this is what I'm worried about in my head. Staying in shape, looking sharp, using what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble, stay humble, stay humble. You don't. And I have to stay thankful. I'm going to stay thankful through it all. I'm going to stay thankful. So I'm thankful these are tears of joy.
Yahweh. Don't that sound familiar, y'all? Just saying.
And I just pray for my opponent because I'm not playing around. You know? Breezy on it, so after and I just want everybody to pray for me. It's just this fight.
Excuse me. Are you pushing out?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a big fan.
Okay, can I have a second
Yeah, of course.
to sit? So like, bro, then like, I just know that when y'all pray, God answer prayers. And
Does anybody notice how dry her face is right here? Once that fan walked up, she cleared that up immediately. She cleared them tears up immediately. Hear me? When that fan walked up, that's what she likes. She straightened up real quick. Tears just dried up, disappeared like magic. Just saying.
prayer works. It's like a highway to God. And I need a long, strong highway to God with my name on his ministry.
Yeah. Yep. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat about that. It's another part too that I wanted to it's when she said something else. So hold on, let me go and find that real quick. Let me go and find it. It was another part to it. Let me see if I can find it. It was another part to that I wanted to. Yeah. Let me see if this is it. Hold on, y'all. Nope. Oh, let me show this too, real quick. Compared to Zena's sparring, I also wanted to show the difference between the two. So, here we go. This is how I know Chrisean is going to win because, child, compared to Ms. Zena's sparring, yeah, it's not looking too good for her. All right, here we go. If I haven't showed it already. Of course, this is her song in the background. Y'all see how big her legs are? Look how big this girl's legs are. I mean, even if Zena was able to hit her hard enough, I don't think she would be able to knock her off her feet or, as big as them damn legs are. This girl is, stocky. She is stocky. Now, weight she may have lost, but looking at them legs, she ain't going down easy no matter what, So, unless you hit her in her tempo and, damage that head. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, Zenab, I don't think you're gonna be able to pull this off, baby girl. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. All right, what y'all think? Tell me what y'all think in the chat, y'all. Do y'all think that Zenab got a chance? I don't think so. I hate to say it, but I do not think so. And yet still that's not the one that I wanted. Let me see if this is the one. I don't know. Let me see it. Maybe okay, maybe this is the one. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if this is the one that I was looking for. Okay, wait a minute now. Let me see. Hold on, y'all.
Everything was a second chance from God. And
He said nothing can make him
Yeah, I think this might be the one. All right, I'm gonna share this one with y'all before I go. Hold on, y'all.
ministry, his family, everything was a second chance from God. And he said nothing can make him unfaithful. Like, so I got like mixed emotions of this is what I'm worried about in my head. Staying in shape, looking sharp, using what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble, stay humble, stay humble. You doing it? And I have to stay thankful. I'm going to stay thankful through it all. I'm going to stay thankful. So I'm thankful these are tears of joy. And I just pray for my opponent because
Okay, look like this is the same one. Sorry, guys. Look like it's the same one. It's not the one I was looking for. Hold on again. Hold on again. It's not the one I'm looking for. I'm trying to find the one. Let me see. Let me see. Dang, is this one? Is this one it? Let me see if this one's it. Or it's the same one.
was a second chance from God.
Yeah, same one. Okay, let me see. Let me see if this one's it. It's some many of them. Maybe this is the one I'm looking for, y'all. Hold on. Maybe this
Remember
one.
how hard it took, how much work I had to work for this. Didn't put no on the jacket. It's crazy. Over here trying to like cut weight, be positive, stay disciplined. I'm a little hungry.
Yes, this the
I'm a
one.
lot of hungry. And
This
I
the
want to
one.
be in shape. So I'm going to go walk 3 miles, weigh in. Hopefully I'm at 166. Stay humble. Stay humble. You're doing this for your son. You're doing this for your ministry. You're doing this for God. You're doing this for your family. It's sold out. So everything is creeping into me. Like it's a lot now. I don't know why I'm crying. I'm hungry, but
Boom, right there. Now that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for, y'all, right there. She don't know if she's crying for it. She might be crying because she's hungry. That's what I was looking for because I wanted to make the damn statement of if you are hungry because you are hungry, you want to eat a french fry, you want to eat a burger, you want to eat spaghetti. She gonna name it all. Whatever what she's wishing that she could eat, but she got to get it a certain way. And when she said that, the first thing that popped in my mind, well, damn it, how the hell do you think Junior feels? I bet you Junior wish he could eat some spaghetti. I bet you Junior wish he could eat a french fry. I bet you Junior wish he could eat any damn thing other than sipping on a raggedy ass bottle. That's what I was looking for. So I apologize, y'all. It took a minute for me to find it again because I had it at first, but I went somewhere else. But yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up to the forefront. Do y'all think she will take the time to think within her mind, maybe that's how your son feels? Hello? Maybe your son feels the same way. When he's crying and you don't know why he's crying, and you just be talking about he's whining for nothing. She call it whining, but he be crying. And she's like, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just whining for nothing. He just be whining for no reason. No, he be whining, crying. You call it whining. He crying because he damn hungry. He want to know what it tastes. He want to know what a good piece of food tastes like. Has anybody ever seen Junior hold a damn Cheeto, a puff Cheeto, to drool on, soften it up, and maybe swallow it? Has anybody seen Junior hold a popsicle in the summertime just to get a taste of it? Will she ever show us anything like that? Outside of the fact that she don't show us, he's getting any type of therapy for his walking or talking. No, she ain't gonna do that. But she claims that she's doing this fight for her son and her family. What family? You claim you said that you feel like it's just you and God. Well, guess what? If it's meant for you and it's real that you are getting yourself together and transforming yourself for the better good, baby girl, guess what? It's supposed to be only you and God. That's all it's supposed to be. Because God wants you to listen to him, not the pastor, not the coach, not the fans on your page, not nobody else. If you are seriously getting yourself together and changing your life for real, newsflash, Chrisean, that's all it's supposed to be, is you and God. Just you two, baby. Why? Because he only wants you to listen to him, nobody else. And that's how you get your life together. That's how you recognize, your flaws and change them. That's how you reflect on your past and not repeat the same mistakes. That's how you grow. That's how you gain knowledge from the Most High. You are supposed to be by yourself, just you and God, because he don't want you to listen to nobody but him. But she crying about it. Crying for what? This is what you presenting to everybody you've been doing, getting close to God, right? This is what you've been presenting to everybody out on the internet, that you've been working on getting closer to God, and God been blessing you. But see, the real thing is, she's just been exposing that I'm claiming to be getting closer to God, and I'm claiming that God knows I'm all about him, and that's why I'm getting my what material blessings. That ain't how God works. Now, mind you, God will bless you with opportunities to have these things, but the way she presents it, that ain't how it works. She presents it as if God works, like a magician. She could play with everybody out in her, in her fan base. She can fool them and play with them all she wants to. But who she cannot play with is God. And you know what? He just may. This is how God works. Why, if now I'm gonna put a big capital I and a F on it, okay? Because I don't know her. I don't know her heart. I don't know her intentions. But so that's why I have to say, if she is playing with God, God will show her who he is. He'll turn it around and say, guess what? you will obey me for real. And you will, you know, turn your life around for real. And when that happens, guess how we'll know that that it done happened. And if anybody knows before I say it, let me know in the chat. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and expose it because I ain't got all night. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to eat and go sleep. And look, it's late, but I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my little stuff in and talk to y'all tonight before I go. But this is how you gonna know that it's real. That God has really, you know, made an impact on her life. This girl will get on the internet. Just like she did that, I apologize to Jaden, and I apologize to Carlissa, and I apologize, all that stuff. Okay, that's all fine and good, but we don't know if that was a real apology or not. That could have been a vague, BS apology. You know what I'm saying? So that was the beginning. The real apology will be, I apologize to my sister Tasiki for lying on her, number one. I apologize to my sister Tareen for calling the police and lying, saying that she was holding my son for ransom, number two. I apologize to Chastity for the things that I said about what whatever I claim you did to your kid or what happened with you and your kid, this, that, and the third, okay? And I apologize to you, Petey, for lying, saying that I bought that car for mama, knowing damn well that was your car. You see what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I mean, it's been put out there. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Like for real, for real. Let's go ahead and admit the lies and apologize for them. Last but damn sure, not least, Show Junior in therapy, and I'm not talking about just one. Show Junior's milestones being in therapy with a professional therapist, whether it be a pediatric physical therapist, a swallow therapist, a pediatric speech therapist, and whatever else that Junior needs professionally, health-wise, in the medical field, professional. Show us that. You done been all up in the hospital showing you done gave birth to him. You done been all up in the hospital, wherever she had that baby in the, not really a hospital, but a birth center. You're able to take the cameras wherever the hell you want to go. Shit, we even had to go watch you get shit sucked out your ass in the colon cleanse. I mean, so it's possible. Okay? So if you can take, if they allow you to take cameras of all these places, then let's see them cameras show up with you, showing Junior getting all the therapy sessions that he need and the professional help that he needs, medical and health wise. And that's all I got to say. Y'all have a good night and take care until the next time that I come up on here. Hey y'all, God bless. All right.